morning. Day 3 of my impromptu Disney trip. Today is an Animal Kingdom day. You know it's my favorite park. Hope you come along. Hi, I'm Carol, and you're watching CAROL-WDWAO. As I get foggier and foggier and foggier because the humidity here is through the roof, my lenses keep fogging up, so it's not the Haunted Mansion theme, even though I'm wearing Haunted Mansion glasses. Can you see that? The little Haunted Mansion glasses, aren't they cute? I have not seen Baxo yet, so that's one of my top priorities. You know, the safari, rope dropping, flight of passage. I'm a little late again this morning, but not horribly late. It's 6:44. I wanted to be out by 6:30. 15 minutes, no big deal. I'm coming back, swimming. Dinner tonight is back at Animal Kingdom, Tusker House. Okay, I have never been this far back for rope drop. I mean, we're way out here. Already I spilled coffee on myself, sat down on a seat in the bus without looking, so I have a wet butt, but that may keep me cool throughout the day. No rush to do anything, so it's all good. I really understand now why they say it's not the heat, it's the humidity. Only 76 degrees out, but 98% humidity. And I thought the other day was bad with 94. Flight of passage, awesome as usual. Said 40-minute wait, we were on in 30. They did extend the lines closer to the avatar in the chamber, which was sort of cool. I've never gotten to see it that close up. The day started out a little strange. I missed the first bus. I sat in water on the second bus. Long line into the park. Still was off flight of passage by 8:20. Did one of the best safaris I've ever done with Caitlin from West Seneca. Props to you. She really paused enough so you could get some good pictures. A lot of movement. We had to hold up for the giraffes. The giraffe walked so close I couldn't zoom out enough to get the whole giraffe. That's how close the giraffe was. I had an experience pass from yesterday, from when I was stuck on Tower Terror for 33 minutes. I was going to use it after dinner yesterday. The pouring rain, I could not use it. They changed it today very nicely. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. If you're polite about it, there's more of a chance that they will. And I rode the safari a second time. Wasn't as good as the first. We didn't get caught in a giraffe jam. It was interesting to see that the goats don't like rain. Oh, yeah, and it rained while we were on the truck, and it stopped now. So that was great. Like seeing the animals in the rain. Sometimes they behave a little differently. The warthogs were up and around.
For these animals, these are Nile hippos, extremely large animals. Fully grown, they can weigh up to around 5,500 pounds. That's almost double the size of the black rhino that we saw, but these are semi-aquatic animals spending the majority of their day under the water. Normally they're going to be nocturnal, sleeping under the water for most of the day. Painted dogs, those beautiful spot animals. These dogs are better at hunting. They are very, very good runners, running for up to 3 miles at a time, sustaining speeds of up to 35 miles an hour, taking down their prey. These are excellent hunters. They do look pretty cute, but you definitely do not want to pet them. On our left, that's a mandrill, that beautiful monkey right there. Largest monkey species in the world. Check out that coloring on its backside, and then if we can see the front of its face, we might be able to see some very, very bright blue and red color, although he's going to hide behind there. Now that mandrill right there, that's a male, fully grown. He can weigh around 100 pounds or fight instead of an amazing view of those sables there. Most animals would just run away when they're presented with a threat, but not the sables though. They would use a sweet milk or a cheese that can be used for a trade. They're actually really valuable to have here because they're going to take up less room than other milk.
So we have these two gorillas up here, and if we look down below, there is another gorilla taking a nap. Now I'm going to head over to Asia, hopefully to see Bexo. I've tried 3 times now, have not seen him. He's been out like lounging behind a rock that I couldn't see from any direction. So I'm going to do that and see what else the day brings.
They do like a that is very I loved it. I so fun. Okay, I was acting. So these days are so cute. These babies down here being cute and things like that.
This is the mac and cheese with pulled pork from 8 Spoons Cafe. I am halfway done with the meal before I realized I should take a picture to show you. It was $6.79 here. Flame Tree Barbecue also has a version of this. It's a little bit larger and $12.99, but it's not that much larger. And honestly, this portion is good for a light lunch or a snack. I didn't get a chance for breakfast this morning. I had my Mocha Tonics, which is my version of coffee with B vitamins instead of caffeine. But I wanted to get to Flight of Passage and Safari. So I've done Flight of Passage, Safari twice. As I left the Safari, the gorillas were actually on the back side, and there was one sleeping down below. It's a good thing I caught it when I did. All the trails are closed right now, as well as Cali River Rapids, which I don't understand that one because you're gonna get wet anyways, but there's thunder in the distance. So I'm assuming that's why it's the thunder, not the rain, because it's just extra water. The bats were very, very active today. There was one grooming himself after the rain that was just too adorable, if you don't mind bats, or technically flying foxes, if that makes you feel better. They're actually flying foxes in the bat family. And they do have that really fox-like face, which I was able to capture. And there's the baby otters. Of course, I'm looking through the glass. That's a little foggy, sorry. Look at those faces. Wandering through the Tree of Life garden, looking up close and backside of the Tree of Life. I see a pair of giant nostrils right here. And a rhino up at the top of the tree there. And a whole bunch of other different animals. And the bird. This is like one of those puzzles. Oh, I see the ant. Now I'm dating myself, but in the doctor's office they used to have find the hidden pictures. And this is what that's like. If you stare, actually stop and stare at the amazing artwork here. And we have a turtle in the backside of water once again. It's back. side of water at Animal Kingdom. And now the sun is coming out. The bird. That's a lion up there. Oh, look at this bird. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have not done this in such a long time, and I am kicking myself that I haven't. This is just simply breathtaking. Kevin wants to go down the big path and he won't fit. She won't fit.
You can make extremely challenging pets if you choose to bring them into the four walls of your home. These two are keeping deceptively quiet right now. For decades on end. Honestly, making them a lifelong commitment. That's why we always recommend to just come and hang out with them at places just
Whoa, I felt that one over my head.
There we go, Tendo, like TJ said, is a pipe crow. Super smart. To demonstrate how smart Tendo is, I need an adult volunteer that has $1 bill. Ready? Oh yeah, there we go. We fly out. We land. And we steal the money. Yeah. Good job, Tendo.
Tendo hit my glasses.
You know, leave a drop of beauty. So I want you to listen. Odds are you're not going to hear a single thing. Owls are known for sitting up high, just the way he's doing. Listen. They're wild. They're just reminding the owl that, hey, you're a predator and we are protecting our nest site. So,
let's see. Hold on. Maybe we can get some of the popcorn. Oh, wait.
there we go. Look how awesome this is. Whatever you had, there it is. That is awesome. Okay.
We got to keep practicing the shoes because that's
we don't need to keep practicing.
He doesn't want to get the ground popcorn, so go for the shoe. Go for the shoe.
No. I'm stopping
at the
right
popcorn, which is
all you do
important
is
to us.
I'm going to come.
No, it's water fighting.
What's that?
Neptune? What is that?
That's my microphone cord.
This is a marabou stork. They are massive birds. They're found in the savannas of Africa, but check this wingspan out, nearly 11 feet wide.
To call them nature's recyclers because they're a scavenger. So they're eating dead stuff, and you're getting a close look over here. Don't worry, you just have to look alive. Out there in the wild. Super important to us because not only does that clean up our environment, it also stops the spread of disease. Make sure lots of animals can stay super healthy.
Just getting out of Feathered Friends in Flight. I haven't done that one in a while. Not that I don't like it, but it just timing has not been right. The Feathered Friends, 2 birds. One, I think the first name was Tedesco, maybe. Both birds hit my sunglasses that were perched on top of my head as they flew over my head. That's how close they were. I got feet in my sunglasses, and the second bird almost knocked the sunglasses off my head. That was fun. Rain has stopped, humidity has come back out. Pool is calling my name.
Everybody in the party say choo-choo! Friends and family, thank you for enjoying and participating. Music and dance with me and your street
Hi, Kevin. And Kevin's really been out and around today. I think this is the 3rd or 4th time. Let's go.
Turn around and look at me.
And look who's here, it's Pluto! Oh, haven't seen him since, well, 2 trips ago I think I was lucky to see the aardvark. This is a much closer view than, of course, he's going that way.
Over here. You just poop in her face. Rude.
It looks like we're going to get some more weather. You know, I've been doing my Pops and All-Star Music comparison. Well, here's one in favor of All-Star Music. Their bus stop is actually closer than Pops is. Pops is the first row, but it's all the way to the front. All-Star Music is the second row, but it's closest to the park. At least that's where they dropped us off. Now, maybe they were just dropping us off, because sometimes they do that in the morning, drop you off closest. So I could be lying. We'll find out when I get to the sign. I did lie a little. It's not the middle gate, it's the end gate, and it's number 6. So you don't think I only take pictures of animals. Here's some really pretty hibiscus flowers. And yes, it is at number 6, which is the second stop. And I walk up and it is here. Okay, hanging out at the pool. I don't know if that rain really cut the humidity or the pool became a little cooler because of the cooler rain. It was actually refreshing in the pool today. Cool. There's a fun water feature here. The 3 caballeros shooting their little guns. So if you want a little shower, you can get a shower there. My room is right there. It's close to the elevator, pool side. When they do have the games at night and you hear some sounds from the pool, but it's not bad. I'm in the Calypso section with the big maracas, although I don't shake my maracas if you've ever watched Dirty Dancing. Right there is the bar, and right here is the bathhouse where they have bathrooms and laundry. Here's what I was talking about. So if you want to take an afternoon nap, it might not be the best area to book a room in. Just got out of the pool in time for the rain to start. They're pretty efficient about getting everybody out of the pool. I don't know what the distance is, but if there is a lightning strike within a certain distance, they end up closing the pool, Skyliner, outdoor attractions, things like that. And now the sun is coming back out. That's all it takes. And the wind obviously has picked up a little bit. I was curious if they closed all the umbrellas or not. They seem to close some of the lifeguard umbrellas, but not all. Clouds overhead do look pretty dark. That was the one that was really threatening and moved by so quickly. My dinner plans are not till after 6, so I think this will pass and I will be good. But I will bring my umbrella with me just in case. I'm heading to Animal Kingdom for dinner in a private limo. I have the whole bus to myself, which isn't a huge surprise considering that the park closes at 7 and it's 4:43. Now, Animal Kingdom is closer to All-Star Music than Pop is. That's another plus in All-Star Music's favor. I also noticed that you could get a direct bus to Blizzard Beach from here. I get on the bus at 4:43, off the bus at Animal Kingdom at 4:52. A 9-minute ride from All-Star Music. That's another plus in the music's category, because you know, Animal Kingdom is my favorite park. Robin has really been out today. I've seen him at least 4, if not 5 times. Goofy. Are you camera shy? You are, huh? Now, Goofy, you changed your clothes because I just saw the other night and you had your beach attire on. So now you're in safari. Yeah, you were surfing safari. Get it? Surfing safari and you're still safari? I know, I'm so funny. You're so big. There you go. Oh, I love those little whiskers. They tickle. Thank you, Goof. Hello, Miss Daisy. How are you? You are gorgeous as ever. Yes, it's those eyelashes. You must use a very special mascara to make them stay up. Oh, it's a secret? Okay, you'll let me know? Perfect. I won't tell a soul. I won't tell a soul. You just let me know. Okay? Pinky swear. Yes. Hi. Look at those eyelashes. Aren't they to die for? They are. They're perfect. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Matt, my server, just told me that dinner is much more relaxed with the characters. I've been here like 5 minutes. I've already seen 2 of them. This obviously isn't as crowded as breakfast is. He said breakfast is crazy. He's like, they rotate in 17-minute shifts. Here, he said they'll come around a couple times and chat with you. Well, pantomime with you. I've seen Goofy and Daisy already. Donald's about to come over. They're coming over faster than my drink is, which I really would like my drink, but that's okay. Hi, Donald. How are you? I'm very well myself. So I have a friend, Tina, and you are her absolute favorite character. So just give a little wave to Tina. Oh, thank you. You're so handsome in that safari outfit. You're just such a dapper duck. Although Daisy has you beat with eyelashes. Her eyelashes, those are amazing. She's going to give me the secret on how to get them. She's going to call me later. I'm going to wait. Bye. I am drinking the Blackberry Orange Spritz, which has Kettle One Botanical Peach and Orange Blossom Vodka, Rocky's Botanical Liquor, and Beyond Sauvignon Blanc, and Blackberry. Oh, and here is Mickey. Hi, Mickey. How are you? Oh, thank you. You know, I've seen you in a lot of outfits, but you are most handsome in your safari outfits. You are. They just, yes. And I did the safari twice today. I didn't see any mice running around, which is good because you were here. Yeah. But I did get to see the lions and the elephants. It was a very good safari. Yes, definitely. Oh, hi, Mickey. Came to see you on a special impromptu trip because it was 40 degrees at home in May. Yeah, isn't it awful? Now it's like 90 degrees here. Thank you so much, Mickey. I'll see you later. Oh, thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, I normally don't bring up the camera in a buffet just because I don't want to interrupt other people. It's quiet enough that I will bring it up there to show you. But I started with the salads. They actually have a mini bread service. They had several things with this roti bread. And again, I'll bring you up there so you can see how this stuff is spelled. This is the coriander chutney and the mango, no, apricot raisin Blatjang, I don't know, carrot salad, lentil salad, and my favorite, feta watermelon. So this is curry corn cakes and za'atar naan bread, which I didn't try, potato masala, and the honey rosemary roti, which I did try, the whipped butter. This is the apricot raisin batjang. The coriander chutney was amazing. I didn't try the tomato chili. Then they have some fresh fruit and ham and cheese, traditional salad with some lovely grape tomatoes there in the back, and all the fixings, a big bowl of feta, shredded carrots, various ranch dressings. My favorite, the watermelon feta salad. And then they have some different salads as well. They have couscous, the carrot salad, the lentil salad, and I haven't even looked at the warm bar yet, which I will do right now. So we have corn, broccoli, potatoes, ketchup, house-made macaroni and cheese, meatballs, chicken strips, and barbecue sauce, jasmine rice, Doro Wat chicken curry, green curry shrimp, warm couscous not in the salad, braised beef tagine, red, which is an African stewed black-eyed peas, South African spiced cauliflower curry, potato curry, North African pilau. I'm going to have to go and look some of this stuff up. Oh, this looks good. Carrot ginger soup. That looks really good. They have za'atar spiced honey roasted plantains, some more of the naan, spicy North African meatballs. Oh, look at this. Rotisserie pork looks amazing. And then they have tremola salmon, tandoori spiced rubbed chicken. That looks amazing. Sugar cookies, pineapple cupcakes. Oh my God, look at these desserts. I'm glad I came here first, but to save room for this. So passion fruit cheesecake, African blondie, the pot de creme, guava mousse, and hummingbird cake. Okay, wait, there's one more. Malva bread pudding. Oh dear. Okay, I'm going to have to watch my own video to see what it is I'm eating. I tried the naan bread with the chicken or the coriander chutney again because I didn't try it with the naan bread, tried it with the other. This is the plantain. This is the chicken curry, the red, which are black-eyed peas. This is the jasmine rice underneath shrimp and broccoli. Salmon. This is the jasmine rice with something on top of it. And then the rotisserie pork, which looks amazing. And I'm trying to just have a nibble of each because those desserts look fabulous. I'm going to have to do these a bite at a time. I preferred the rosemary roti bread rather than the naan. The naan was a little more dense than I'm used to. The carrot ginger soup, little bite on the back end. I am not a ginger fan, and this was phenomenal. Okay, I'm not going to be really helpful here. This was the rice dish that had a weird name that I said I was going to have to look up. Very nice, had some raisins in it. Plantain was very, very sweet. That was good. Goofy's joining me. Hi, Goofy. You want a drink? Thank you, Goofy. Thank you. Shrimp and broccoli. I'm glad I put it over the jasmine rice. Curry. Spicy. Very good over the jasmine rice. The salmon. Tender. Delicious. It had a topping. I think it's similar to the coriander chutney. It looks similar, but whatever that topping was on top really made the dish. So I have left to try the chicken curry, which again I did over the jasmine rice, and the pork. And I think I'll have room to sample some desserts. I'm hoping, because they looked amazing. Now you are going to call me about the eyelashes, right? You can call me. Okay. I'm holding you to it. Okay. Bye. The chicken curry was definitely very spicy. Very spicy. Delicious. If you're not an adventurous eater, I don't know if this is the place for you. But if you're willing to try new things, there's such a selection. It's really, really good. And this is sort of unheard of, especially at a buffet. My server, Matt, says, you know, breakfast is a mad rush. Get back out to the park. Dinner is to be enjoyed and savored and relaxed. Characters have come around twice and interacted fully as you'd get at a breakfast experience both times. Really, really good restaurant. The rotisserie pork, which looked the most amazing, a little on the dry side, not a lot of flavor, even though there seemed to be a lot of seasoning in it. Although maybe that's where I'm getting my heat from, since I was trying two things at a time and my tongue is on fire, which means I must have more alcohol. Why, thank you, Mickey. I know it. You didn't have that on before. I like. It really completes your outfit. Is there alcohol in it? I won't tell if you won't. Okie dokie. You'll have alcohol after. Okay, this is bad. I had to try some of everything. This is the fruit tart, the Malva bread pudding, hummingbird cake, pâte de crème, pineapple cupcake, guava mousse, and turn around so you can see it, a blondie. All right, when I go into sugar coma, call 911, because I'm going to have to take a bite of each of these, and they all look good enough that I may finish all of them. I started with the one that I thought I'd like the least, was the blondie. Phenomenal. Moist, chocolatey. I don't know why they're calling it blondie. I'm getting a lot of chocolate taste. There's some raisins in it. Just very, very good. Pineapple cupcake, pineapple-y. Here's my guy. Here's Donald. I know, don't look. I'm taking little bites, but they're all so good. That's all right. Goofy took a drink. Yeah. He sat down, he took a drink. Don't tell. You want to sit down and have a drink? And I have another dinner partner. I am so happy because I hate eating alone. Dessert. Yeah, no, you've got that figure, you got to maintain it. Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's the muscles. Oh, look at him go. Oh, definitely working out, I can tell. Yeah. Bye, Donald. Guava mousse, good. A little bit of spice to it. So far, the cupcake is my least favorite, but it's a cupcake, you know. The guava mousse is very guava-y. Hummingbird cake had a little bit of ginger, so it's almost like a gingerbread man, but very, very moist, creamy topping on it. The Malva bread pudding, my mother is probably laughing her head off up above because she always loved bread pudding. I'm like, who wants dessert made with bread? Since I've been at Disney, I've become a bread pudding fan. This is delicious. The fruit tart is really, really good. The pâte de crème is more than just chocolate pudding. It's richer, has some crunch on top. My only complaint is, unless I didn't see them up there, the spoon makes it very difficult to get inside this little glass. So I can't get all the way down, but that's okay because I said I was not going to eat all of everything, but I'm having a hard time not finishing the desserts. They're that good. Goofy, I got you in trouble. I told Donald you sat down and had a drink with me. I know. I know. I didn't realize he was your boss. So I hope you're not fired. Thank you. And they're clapping as I'm leaving. What does that mean? Okay, what does this mean? You're clapping as I'm leaving.
Good one, though.
Tusker House for dinner? Who knew? If you are into characters and don't mind adventurous food, I think this is my new favorite character experience. I always like Cape May and Crystal Palace. Breakfast here is different. Breakfast is very similar to the other ones. But if you come here at dinner, I think they came around 3 times. Now, I did get Goofy in trouble. I didn't know that Donald was the boss here, and I told him that I gave Goofy a drink. So I hope if you come, Goofy still works here. Entering Magic Kingdom in the evening. I love it when it's nighttime and all the lights are on Main Street. We'll see if I can make it to the fireworks. I figure I'd try today. If I can't see Happily Ever After today, I've got one more chance tomorrow. That meal was very filling, delicious, and I really just want to curl up with a good book. But I'm at Disney, so I gotta do Disney.
We can get there.
Okay, so pretty at night. People lined up everywhere for the fireworks. I'm a little late for my usual spot, so we'll see what happens. They usually don't have the umbrellas up at night. this first bus, but the humidity is kicked up. It's above 90% again, and I'm just hot and sweaty, and I'll wait for the next one and get a seat. A couple people ahead of me had the same idea. And is this music? And this is the spirit of adventure. I guess it takes us wherever the spirit takes us, but it's sitting in front of music. Yeah. Yeah, it goes wherever. But I don't see anybody in wheelchairs here, so we're just loading right on. The longest we're having to wait is to actually get through the gate at the resort. There's a seat empty next to me. Of course, it's so hot I could smell that bad that nobody wants to sit next to me. But the bus is so cold, I actually had to let my hair down and put my jacket on because the back of my neck was just freezing. So you hear the bus in the background, but this is actually pretty cool. All-star music, all nice and lit up. One of the things I love most about Disney is making immediate friends. Yesterday I rode a bus and I happened to meet Ronnie sitting next to me. There was like 3 people on the bus, so we all started chatting. Tonight I leave Magic Kingdom. I had worn the shoes that I wore to the pool, forgot to change my shoes, so my feet were killing me by this point. Of course, it could have been all the steps. I'm starting to walk past the bar, and I'm the first building, but my feet were just like, oh my God, I can't take it anymore. And there's Ronnie sitting there talking to another gentleman. So I stop and have a drink, well, maybe 2. And another gentleman comes along and we chatted. We actually closed down the bar. Of course, Disney closing down the bar is 11 o'clock. They shut the windows on us and we left about 11:30. Perfect strangers and now Disney friends. It's a wonderful thing. Night's at an end. Wonderful day at Animal Kingdom, even though I got rained on a couple of times. Got kicked out of the pool because it was raining. I think it rained while I was at dinner. Fabulous dinner at Tusker House. If you enjoyed this vlog, please comment and give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it if you subscribe, tell your friends. If you're not a member of our Adults Only Facebook group, please join us there for adult-centered discussions about everything Disney. And you know what I'm going to say next by now. Last but not least, never grow up.